Hey there. I take it you're here for the eye exam. This is an eye doctor, of course. Great. That's good. That's great. That's great. Just so you know ahead of time, this eye exam is going to be a little bit more thorough and extensive than probably most of the other eye exams you've been to. So it will cover more things than just how well you can see. It'll cover other things like your ability to see objects and understand what they are. Kind of like the connection between your eyes and your brain and your ability to process that information. Sound good? All right, let's not waste any more time and just get right into it. We'll start first by ensuring that you have eyes, because that is the most important part to this whole situation. So if you would, just look directly at me, and I'm going to just shine a light in the area that your eyes should be, just so that I can get a better look and make sure that you do in fact have eyes. And I'm glad to say that it's looking like you do in fact have eyes, so that is very good. We're off to a fantastic start. Looks like you have both of them, so that's great. I still don't know that they work properly. We will figure that out as we go through the test, but you do have eyes, so that is great. Let's just start by ensuring that your eyes have proper motor functions, that all the muscles are working around in there. So for me, please, I need you to look up, and for the rest of these actions that I'm going to request that you do, I need you to keep your head perfectly still, if you would, please. All right, can you do that? So I need you to look up for me, please. And I'm just going to keep shining the light towards your eyes to make sure that everything is looking good. All right, and then look to your right. That was my right, your left. You look that way. Okay, good. Yep, just keep looking as far as you can go. All right, I want you to really push your eyes to the left, okay? I don't want you to hurt yourself, but we're trying to test here how far and how well the muscles in your eyes work. So, do what you're capable of. All right, now go ahead and look down for me. Good. Yes. Excellent. All right, and then look to your right, no, you already did right. Look to your left, my right. Yes, we're very professional here. Don't ask questions like that. Okay, thank you. Okay, yes, and then do as one final action, just starting at the top, at the 12 o'clock position. I need you to look all the way around. Roll your eyes for me, please. All right, great. Yes, excellent. Looks good. Looks like your eyes are able to move within the socket, so that is very good. I've seen a few people in here don't have that ability, so you're off to a good start. That was kind of loud. Anyway, all right, let's move on. So now we're going to see how well you can identify certain things. Your eyes apparently do not adjust to brightness very well. I'm kind of magic, so I can kind of fix that for you on the fly. Anyway, so what is this color? All right, good, very good. It is green. What is this object that I'm holding? If you can see it, I'll show you the whole thing. It is a bottle. Just this goes a bit beyond. You can kind of, through context clues, use your eyes for this also, but this is going to go kind of beyond the test a little bit. But what does it sound like it's made out of? You can look at it, you can see it, right? What does it sound like it's made out of? If you said metal, good job. You did say metal because I heard you say it. Okay, yeah, right. Anyway, let's continue on. Okay, please, thank you. Just let me do my job. Just you answer the questions and I do my job. Okay, cool. All right, now we're gonna go a little bit faster. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit faster with this section, but I'm gonna need you to identify each of the letters that I point to. Okay, so what is this letter? And this letter? Good. And that letter? And what about this letter right here? This one? Yep. Good job. And this one, this narrow one? Yep, that's an I. That is an I. Good job. And what about the letter fifth from the right? Third row down, fifth from the right, third row down. You're having trouble focusing on that one? Yeah. I can understand that. I'm holding it kind of close to your face. But what about third row down, fifth letter from the right, sixth letter, Sixth row down, seventh from the right. Good job, good job. And what about eighth row down, ninth from the right? Sixth row down, second from the right. Great, great. It looks like you really do not adjust well to different light sensitivities, but you were able to identify each of the letters quite well, so you had that going for you. All right, really quickly here, let me just measure your interpupillary distance, because that will help with the test later on. Okay, it's looking like 7 inches. Pretty big space between your eyes, but that's nothing to worry about. If anything, that actually just gives you better bifocal vision, because there's more overlap. You're kind of like a hammerhead shark, so you've got really good depth perception, probably, I would imagine. That's probably why you had trouble focusing on the thing that was right in front of you, because it was like you had no eyes there. I don't know if that would have any effect on your ability to adjust to light, but as far as I know, maybe it could. I don't know. All right, back to object identification. What is this object? It's a deck of cards. Good, good. And I've got a few cards here out of the deck. All right, I need you to identify this character. What is this character? K. What does it stand for in the context of this card? It stands for king. It stands for king. What is this icon? It's a clover, but do you know what it's called in the context of this card? It's called club. It's called a club. Good job, good job. And what is he holding in his hand here? What is the king holding in his hand there? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you identify the object with your eyes and then use your brain to identify the object? Good, it's a sword. All right, now what is this? What is this word? What does that say? It says Joker. Good job, good job. And this person on the card, give me 2 words you would use to identify that person. Two words that you would use to describe that person to the best of your abilities. All right, good, good. And what is this person holding in this hand? What is this object right here? It's a spear. Very good, very good. And then what is this object? It's a shield. Very good. Okay, so it looks like you are in fact able to see things and then know what they are just through knowledge. That is very good. We're off to a fantastic start. Okay, so now it goes on to like the more traditional eye exam type of thing where we test how well you can actually see with your eyes. So I'm just going to jot down some things as I ask you some questions. So first, I'm just going to start by asking, do you feel as though you struggle to see things in real life before we get into any of the, like actual numbers and scientific method? Do you feel like you struggle to see things on a regular basis? Okay. Yeah, any amount of information will do. Okay, cool, cool. That's pretty useful. And when did that start happening? Okay. And has that gotten worse over time, or did it start the same way that it's been going? Okay. Okay, cool. And is that the reason for your visit here today? Is that what you're trying to get rid of? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, well, I'm just going to put that on your face, and then we'll get started. Okay, so I'm going to give you a series of optical thingies. That's what they're called. Don't worry about it. And then you tell me which out of the options that I give you appear the best. Okay, so thank you. We'll get started here in just a second. Okay, so 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 2's looking a little bit better. Okay. Thank you. And then 3 or 4? They're pretty similar. You need to see. Okay, 3 or 4? Okay. Pretty similar? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, and then we're gonna, okay, yeah, just don't worry about it. All right, and then 1 or 2, 1 or 2. You got to choose one, unfortunately. I mean, one's a little better. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Knowing what I know, and at a certain point, you do enough of these exams that like you start to get like a sense about it. You can really tell when a person is gonna respond to one or the other. So yeah, I just kind of know at this point, but I still have to go through it for the formality. So anyway, 3 or 4. 3 or 4. Great. Yeah, it's looking like you have pretty poor vision. Don't worry too much about it. I mean, it happens to the best of us. But you're looking like potentially minus 16 in the left eye and minus 27 in the right eye. So if I would suggest contacts, because the glasses are going to be pretty bulky. But it's up to you. Next, we're going to test your ability to see with one eye or the other. I mean, we just did the, don't worry about it. All right, just let me do my job. Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm going to cover up your left eye, maybe. I'm covering up one of your eyes. Now, with the eye that's not covered, I need you to look at my ear as I shine a light in your eye, okay? Just continue to look at my ear while I shine this light in your eye. It's gonna feel kind of intense, I know, but it's not gonna damage your eye at all. You just bear with it for a little bit. I have to look into your pupil to make sure that there's no macular degeneration or anything, because that would be bad. We don't want that. But you are looking good in this eye. And now I'm going to do the same thing in the other eye. So just bear with me. All right, I'm going to cover your eye. It's a little bit harder to see this one. And then you're going to look at my ear here. And then I'm just going to shine the light in your eye. Check for any bad signs of anything. But it is looking pretty good. All right, not bad. This eye is looking a little bit worse than the other one, but it is still well within the bounds of what I would consider a healthy eye, so looking very good. Great. That is a great sign. I really like when people take good care of their eyes, because it's really important. I would maybe recommend increasing your diet surrounding around carrots. If you could increase your carrot intake, that would be beneficial to your eyes. I know you've probably heard that one before, but it is, it's a lifesaver. I've seen people go from, 80-80 vision to 15-15 vision. I mean, it is impressive what carrots are capable of. So, yeah, if you would, that's kind of like a home remedy, I would probably recommend just eating as many carrots as physically possible. I mean, if you could just start consuming a diet of only carrots, that would be really beneficial, honestly. So I could highly recommend that as a professional, as a trained professional in the field of optometry. I can highly recommend it, and I know what I'm talking about, so don't even try to refute me, okay? So just do what I say, okay? I mean, it's your choice. You don't have to go on a diet of only carrots, but if you want good vision, I mean, like, it's up to you. You don't need good vision, I guess, but if you want good vision, you might want to consider going on a diet of just carrots. But anyway, I think this pretty much concludes the eye exam. We can print off your prescription a little bit later. Like I said, it's going to be pretty steep, so I probably wouldn't go with glasses if I were you, but it's up to you. The decision is yours. We have contacts that go pretty high nowadays. We've got the technology, so I would recommend it. But anyway, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed your stay, and I'll catch you later.